than anybody else running.
Let's talk about nuclear issues, because you talked about this in a really interesting article.
One of the very big issues, I think maybe the biggest issue of our time.
That's what you said to the New York Times. You said you worried about the proliferation of nuclear weapons the most. You also said, though, that you might support Japan and South Korea developing nuclear weapons of their own. Isn't that completely contradictory?
No, not at all. Look, you have North Korea has nuclear weapons, and he doesn't have a carrier yet, but he's got nuclear weapons. He soon will have. We don't want to pull the trigger. We're just, we have a president, frankly, that nobody's afraid of our president. Nobody respects our president. You take a look at what's going on throughout the world. It's not the country that it was.
But if you're concerned about proliferation, letting other countries get nuclear weapons, isn't that proliferation?
We owe $19 trillion. We have another $2 trillion because of the very bad omnibus budget that was just signed. It's a disgrace, which gives everything that Obama wanted. We get nothing, they get everything. So that's going to be $21 trillion. We are supporting nations now militarily. We are supporting nations like Saudi Arabia, which was making during the good oil days, which was a year ago. Now they're making less, but still a lot, $1 billion a day. We are supporting them militarily, and they pay us a fraction of what they should be paying us and of the cost. We are supporting Japan. Most people didn't even know that. Most people didn't know that we are taking care of Japan's military needs. We're supporting Japan.
But it's been
we're supporting, excuse me, we're supporting Germany. We're supporting South Korea. I order thousands of television sets because I am in the real estate business, my other life. Okay?
It's been a U.S. policy, though, for decades to prevent Japan from getting nuclear weapons.
That might be a policy, but
South Korea as well.
Can I be honest with you? Maybe it's going to have to be time to change because so many people, you have Pakistan has it, you have China has it, you have so many other countries now
having it. So some proliferation is okay?
No, not some. I hate proliferation. I hate nuclear more than any. My uncle was a professor at MIT, used to tell me about nuclear, used to tell me about the problem.
That's contradictory about Japan and South Korea.
At some point, how many countries have it? Iran is going to have it with one of the worst, one of the dumbest deals I've ever seen signed ever by anybody. Iran is going to have it within 10 years. Iran is going to have it. I thought it was a very good interview.
So you have no problem with Japan, South Korea having nuclear weapons?
At some point, we have to say, you know what? We're better off if Japan protects itself against this maniac in North Korea. We're better off, frankly, if South Korea is going to start to protect itself.
Saudi Arabia nuclear weapons?
Saudi Arabia, absolutely.
You would be fine with them having nuclear weapons?
No, not nuclear weapons, but they have to protect themselves or they have to pay us. Here's the thing. With Japan, they have to pay us or we have to let them protect themselves.
But if you say to Japan, yes, it's fine, you get nuclear weapons, South Korea, you as well, and Saudi Arabia says we want them too.
Can I be honest with you? It's going to happen anyway. It's going to happen anyway. It's only a question of time. They're going to start having them, or we have to get rid of them entirely. But you have so many countries already, China, Pakistan, you have so many countries, Russia, you have so many countries right now that have them. Now, wouldn't you rather, in a certain sense, have Japan have nuclear weapons when North Korea has nuclear weapons? And they do have them. They absolutely have them. They have no carrier system yet, but they will very soon. Wouldn't you rather have Japan, perhaps, they're over there, they're very close, they're very fearful of North Korea, and we're supposed to protect.
So you're